back to Goodwill yesterday, there was a police car in the parking lot with his lights on, and I thought I was going to be in for a real treat at the thrift store yesterday. Turns out it really wasn't a big deal. Just some younger kid's car broke down and he was about to be towed. So all in all, the thrift store was pretty calm, especially considering it was tag sale day, which was really surprising to me. I found some great stuff. I think only one thing was actually a tag sale item, but I do want to show you what I found. So we're going to do a quick haul. And if you're not already familiar with my channel, my name is Monica, and I am Monica of Million Monica over in the Poshmark app, where I am a full-time seller. So I went specifically to the thrift store in search of denim, which I love to sell over on the Poshmark app. However, yesterday was not a great day for finding denim. I did find a few pieces, which I will show you, but I actually found some rather surprising items, and I'll show you those as well. So the first thing is this pretty random Timberland, just basic t-shirt. I don't really find this type of t-shirt, and so this, I know Timberland normally does well for me in shoes, so I just thought I would try out the shirt. That was the first item, and then this is a 41 Hawthorne dress. It's like a shirt dress. It's tag size extra small, but it fits more like a small. It might even fit a medium, depending on the person. And it's supposed to have a belt, but that's missing, which, you know, in my opinion, isn't really a big deal. You can just belt it with any regular belt, but I really love the floral print. It'd be a great career piece. So here's one of those denim items. And this is a vintage jean jacket, and it does have some little wear or distressing on it, but not really a big deal. The tag has been removed, but the buttons actually have the brand on them, so I think the brand is Bill Blass. So anyways, it's definitely a vintage style, and this will be a great addition to my closet. The next denim item is a pair of cut-off Levi's, and they're that maroon denim. So this was a good find. And this is kind of another just basic kind of tee. It's got kind of that vintage-esque look. However, it's a modern Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply. Great American flag coming up with the patriotic holiday, so trying to stock up some of those items. This next piece, I did actually find a few great vintage items, so I've already showed you a couple, but this is a homemade, handmade, however you want to call it, vintage dress. And what I love about it is the neckline. So it's got this kind of keyhole neck with this high collar, and just the cut of it's really flattering. This is definitely kind of a late 80s, early 90s cut. It's kind of asymmetrical here, drop waist, and then the pleating of the skirt. It's a midi length, which I know it's really hard to see. But you might be wondering how I know, and now I've done a lot of sewing myself. My mom has done a lot of sewing growing up, and you can just, there's certain things that you start to just notice and see, and a lot of it has to do with the seams and how the seams are done. And there's no tags. That's another thing that I noticed, but a lot of it comes down to the sewing and kind of the craftsmanship of it. This dress was very well designed and very well sewn together. Someone very skilled made this dress. I definitely would not have done this well, but it's very beautifully done, and I'll try to insert a photo of what it looks like on, because it's quite beautiful. Just the neckline itself is really unique. And then this piece is also a vintage dress. It is not handmade. I did find a little interior tag that's very tiny and worn out, but I really love this smocked like bust that is very stretchy, and then it's kind of that fitted top with a looser bottom, and it's got this little detailed hem here. It's more of a midi length, but I really like these. I don't know, they're not sleeves, they're just kind of straps, I guess, but it's super cute. Again, I'll try to just insert a photo so you can see that it's very cute on. I think it'd be a great swim cover up if you were at the pool or at the beach on a vacation. This would be beautiful. And it's almost like a corduroy print. I know it's wrinkly right now, but it's almost that corduroy kind of blanket style material. This is another vintage piece, and with animal print, I seem to be selling a lot of animal print dresses, and I just thought this blouse was really pretty. It's more of a snake skin animal print, and it has shoulder pads. I thought it was a really pretty piece, so I grabbed it. And then here's my last denim piece that I found. It was a pair of overalls. I love selling overalls on Poshmark. This is a size large and is already listed in my Poshmark closet, so you can head over there and check it out. They're kind of a cargo style overall. So they've got like a wider straight leg and then these like cargo pockets. I'm still selling overalls, and I've noticed a lot of overalls actually at the mall when I was there last weekend. So they seem to be still in style, still trendy, and it looks like people are still buying them. This is another vintage top. I guess I found a lot of vintage, more than I thought I did. So this is very interesting to me because I actually sold a Madewell top that looked just like this in a different color scheme, but it seems like this style of button-down shirt is, you know, kind of coming back in style. So I grabbed it just because it has kind of that more modern feel, and I just thought that'd be a great piece for spring and summer. It's got a little gathered detail there, collar button down, and yeah. I would say that was best for a modern, like large, extra large, depending on how tight, loose you want it to fit. You know, if you want to tie it at the waist or tuck it in, it really just depends how you want to wear it. This is a really unique t-shirt. Okay, so this is like a redone t-shirt. It was just a basic t-shirt that someone cut up, and they added this studded detail, this buffalo tribal material. They cut it so that it's fringed there. They did a really great job. I think it's so unique. It's like a redone like 90s Western style shirt, and so that's pretty unique and a fun find. It'd be great for festival season. This is just a pretty basic chambray Gap t-shirt. It has that breast pocket detail. It's a size large. And most of these items are listed, I think, for the most part, so you can shop for them in my Poshmark closet. This is an older cabbie labeled blazer. However, I just thought the print was so cool, and I do sell cabbie pretty well, and I've sold some of this older style label in other blazer and style jackets, so I thought I would give it a try. It's kind of got that spring-esque print, and I thought that would be great for someone working in an office that maybe is air conditioned and they just need something to throw on. And so one of the last pieces is this Madewell. It's called like the kimono jacket, which I think is interesting because it's really like a flannel. I found it in the robe section, like the pajama robe section of the store, and I just thought it was a robe. Once I started researching, I found that most people wear it as like a jacket, even though it's a flannel-like material. It does have the front pockets and a tie waist. It's super cute. Be great for spring, fall season, and just depending on how you want to wear it. I did find a few other Madewell pieces. I am keeping one of them, and then a couple of pieces, like there's armpit stains, or the pants were just really worn out, and just I wouldn't want to buy them, so I wouldn't want to sell them. This is a vintage swimsuit that is just a really cool sailor nautical esque themed swimsuit, and it's got a low back, which is pretty trendy keyword for swimsuit, and then, or low open back. Here's what the label looks like. So it's Sunstreak, and it's in really good condition. With swimsuits, I try to check just the inside, like lining, to make sure that it's in good condition and that it's, you know, not too worn out or stretched out. So yeah, there's the swimsuit and the last two items. Okay, so I I showed over on my Instagram, and if you're not following me on Instagram, it's the same username, Millie and Monica. I show some sneak peeks over there, and so I found some really cool Doc Martens pieces. I really enjoy selling Doc Martens. I pick Doc Martens up whenever I can find them. This pair doesn't have the laces, which is no big deal. I did buy a pair of laces and I'll just relace them. But it has some cool like floral, like detail imprint there. The soles are in really good condition. So there's the sole, they're in good condition. The inside has like a little bit of like software that I'll just clean up. And then when I release them, I will do that. And then I'll just kind of buff them up with my Doc Martens leather balm. So that was a great find. What size are they? It says US 9. So they will be listed soon. But then the find of the day, I went in looking for denim, but what I found to me was even better. And it is this Doc Martens satchel crossbody bag, and it is gorgeous. Like, it is so, so beautiful. And comps were amazing. So I looked up comps. It actually, comps were more than I expected. So because this bag is in super great condition, I did list it at the higher end of the comps because it really doesn't have any wear at all. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful bag. And I would keep it myself, but I really don't need any more bags. So I will just try to sell it. And so far, it's been not even listed for 24 hours, and it has over 20 likes. So apparently people like these bags. It is genuine leather, and it's just beautiful. So that is really all I found at the thrift store. I'm going to actually be making another video shortly after this on vintage items that I look for at the thrift store. So just make sure that if you like this video that you subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any upcoming videos. And of course, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can find me on all platforms at Millie and Monica. Thank you. See you next time.